Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 62 of our Enigmatica 6 Expert Let's Play series. I cannot believe it has been 62 episodes, and I still do not have refined storage set up. But let me be honest with y'all, it's driving me nuts. But we're working towards it. Today, we're going to get our Crimson Altar set up and our Crumbling Catalyst and get all kinds of good stuff going. So let's get started. Hello, my friends, to another wonderful day here in the world of TheAndrata. I'm more like a nighttime because, as is tradition, we sleep. So in between episodes here, I went ahead and did a few minor things, nothing too crazy major. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got. So first things first, you're going to see that we have all of the ingredients set up for our fossil bait minus our fish bones. We're going to talk about the fish bones in a moment. So we have that going for us, and apparently, okay, this is automated through the alchemy table or items channeling lightning. So this is going to be an easier recipe in the future. This is what we're going to use for it right now. Okay, cool. This doesn't require a music disc. Sweet. I like this recipe. Oh, also only one dweller meat too, if ever we need to automate fossil bait. Anyway, so we have this set up and we're ready to go with this. I did go ahead, and if we pop over to our little logistics area, you're going to notice that we don't need experience for local or, well, within dimension teleportation. I did go in the what's it called, configs, and disable it. I feel like at this point, I mean, we have a ton of teleportation options, and we also have a ton of experience. It's just more of an inconvenience now at this point to have to take my memory stick out, get my levels, put it back in, and at this point, we have enough experience that I don't mind disabling at least local dimensional travel teleportation, and then interdimensional still going to require us to get set up with our, or to use levels. And we'll talk about this one in a minute. But let's go pop over to our little logistics area, and you're going to see we have a nice new little train. I did go ahead and move it from over here to over here, and I set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 auto fishing barges. I did have 9, but the last 2 would tend to get stuck here on the corners, and you can see there we have 2 more spots. So I just got rid of them. It's not too big of a deal. But yeah, so this is what we've gotten so far from our barge. Now, as you can see, the tugboat does drive away very fast, and they were still emptying their inventories. So it's possible that we may have like the stuff that we need in there, but I have not gotten any fish as of yet. None, period. So I'm not sorry. I've gotten a ton of fish. I haven't gotten any fish bones so far. So I'm thinking, you know what? Let's go ahead and do what my initial plan. We're still going to let this run and everything, and hopefully maybe we'll get some cool stuff. And I do need to figure out the automation of making sure that he stops long enough to set this down. I'm probably the best way to do so would probably be to use like a create, what is that thing? This thing, a redstone link maybe? So I can have the detector like sit over here or something, and it'll detect. And then once it's in the area, I set up a timer to trigger that redstone link to pulse over here to let the tugboat go. That's probably my idea. Also, I want to point out that you're going to see that we have like, kelp everywhere except for the path of our tugboat. Kelp causes the tugboat to not work. Not the tugboat, but the fishing barges stop working when there is a bunch of kelp in the area. So I took my destruction gadget and I basically just terraformed this whole area and removed it. And you can tell your fishing boats are working when their nets are down. You're going to see as it goes up here, you see they're folding up. Also, he has a really funky node here for some reason that causes him to come over here and then turn around and loop. I just don't feel like stopping him to remove that node, so I just let it go. It works out. But he ends up coming over here and then coming back over here to loop around so that it can straighten out to go through our docks. It works out fine. But yeah, as you can see, the nets are down in the water, and that is because this is a proper depth, I guess you could say. Once it gets to a point where it detects that it's too shallow, the nets will pop up, which is probably going to be right about there. Bam, the nets are going to pop up, and it will, stop fishing. Bam. So these guys are going to dock, and then we're going to start getting stuff, popping into our inventory real quick. Let's just check out. Yeah, see, like they're not like crazy quick, you know, of their mining and or well, they're fishing and everything. So I can believe that we haven't gotten any fish bones yet. So, but yeah, as soon as it gets back into deep water, it will put its nets down. However, if there's kelp here pointing up, it will not count it as deep water. It counts the top of the kelp or seagrass as a Y level, I guess you could say, and it won't fish. And so I had to follow it around and then clear out basically its whole path all around here with my destruction gadget. But we're good to go. And well, we're good to go. So what are we going to do though? So we need, in order to get to a Botania level 2, a tier 2 Botania, we need to get this Mossy Tooth. And the only way to get the Mossy Tooth, we have, I believe we even have a zombie heart. Like, I guess I don't have a brutish zombie heart. I'm gonna have to go hunt some brutish zombies, but that's fine. That part's gonna be easy. We have we have fortune on this. Yeah, right? Looting. I'm sorry. We have looting on our sword, so it's not going to be terribly too difficult to get. But we need the Mossy Tooth, and we have to get these fish bones. And so the other way of getting the fish bones is to set up a crimson altar, give it any kind of fish with the crumbling catalyst, and we will get our fish bones. And so I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to need the crimson altar anyway for future stuff, like, you know, to get this ghostly glass. I know we're going to need this going forward. We have gilded blackstone, soul sand, tainted gold. I know we need that. Candles. What else? Like, I'm sure there's plenty of stuff. Dragon's breath. We can convert bottled darkness into dragon's breath. That's kind of cool, actually. But yeah, anyway, we're going to need, you know, things and stuff to do. So let's go ahead and pop over to our portals. And then I need to actually get a waystone set up outside of our portals because I don't have one here now that I have this set up. Go ahead and pop into here. And then set this up. This is going to be called Nether. And I'm actually going to go, there is another one in here called Nether. We're just going to get rid of this guy. Excuse me, rude. Okay, and then we'll just pop back home, and we're going to do this again, because I don't know where the heck I ended up, and I need to teleport over to where I want, and I don't want to put a waystone down, because I just pulled the waystone up, right? Right. So let's go ahead on over. And there we go. Okay, and now we can teleport over to our Crimson Altar, which is just an area I found. I just dug out in Netherrack, and then I just dug out a hole, and then I made a big old room basically where we can put our Crimson Altar, just so that we can have somewhere safe where we're not going to have ghasts or something coming at us and destroying our stuff, or wither skeletons, you know, popping up and being jerks and all that stuff. And I have a feral flare lantern planted in the roof so that we can see, because even though the Nether, you know, is fairly well lit up, it was still kind of hard to see, and I know that YouTube compresses things, so I wanted to make sure that you guys are going to be able to see everything too. Okay, so if we pop into my backpack, you're going to see I have all the stuff that we need to be able to craft a Crimson Altar. I believe this is everything we're going to need. So we're going to go ahead and try this out and see what it looks like, and then go from there. And I talked about not having a ghast, and figures as a ghast somewhere in this area. Also, I want to point out this dweller meat. We'll talk about where I got this from. It is found in the Undergarden. It is a mob called the Dweller, and it was a pain to find. And we'll talk about it when we get back over home, because I have a couple new friends in our Drigme farm, essentially. So let's go ahead and Crimson Altar this. Next page, visualize, and I guess, I mean, I would like to have it semi-centered in the room. This isn't a very, like, I didn't plan. I just used my destruction gadget to clear out this space, so it's not very centered as is. So this is going to be the best we're going to have for this. So let's go ahead and break out all of these. And you know what? I just realized I didn't get the warped planks. We're going to have to go do a little bit of exploration. I am like completely destroying everything that I don't want to have destroyed here, aren't I? Yeah, I got everything but the planks. Son of a gun. And that's not where I wanted you to go either. You're going to go here. You're going to go here. That's a waystone. Not what I wanted. I wanted that, that, and that. Okay. All right, let me build this. Then we're going to have to go figure out where we're going to get planks. I'm sure there's somewhere in our map. Yeah, look, we have a warped forest over here. Oh, and it's right by our blaze spawner too, actually. So we can go ahead over there because we can use the warped planks, not in place of the crimson planks. So yeah, I'll be back. I'm going to go grab those and then we'll be back. Okay, we're back. And let me tell you, it was actually kind of lag spiking, apparently. It's kind of sort of a pain to get to that warped forest. I know I had gone there before to get warped roots, but I couldn't remember exactly how I got over there. And yeah, basically I did a lot of digging, cutting through everywhere just to try and get over there. But we got it now, so we should be good to go. Let me break that one. And then bam, 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 bam. Complete. And there we go. And we can tell it worked because our natural altar, now remember, the altar that is placed here in this area is the standard natural altar. And then when you place it, it turns this red color to indicate that it's, nethery. It's a crimson altar. And so there we go. We have a crimson altar. And if we were to get out our environmental eye, we would see, how much aura is in here. So it's being, replenished, and then it's dumping all into our aura. And also, as far as I know, in the next version that is going to be released of the mod pack, the aura counts, or the amount of aura that's used for recipes is going to be lowered because it's really high right now, and it's causing a lot of issues with over usage of aura or something. I don't know. I was reading in the Discord something about that. So anyway, that's coming. So with that being done, now we can go ahead and get our crumbling catalyst. It's going to require us to get a token of anger, which is going to require Komodo dragon spit, cloud in a bottle, some charged snowballs, all things that we can make fairly easily. If I don't already have a token of anger, token of fear. I have a token of fear, not a token of anger. Okay, so we have the Komodo dragon spit. A cloud in a bottle is fairly easy to get, but we probably already have some because remember we have that platform set up in the sky for that. So then we need a diamond axe and a gold leaf. Diamond axe. Gold leaves. Do I have any charged snowballs? No. I can make some, though. It's not terribly too difficult. So Komodo dragon spit, we're going to go buy this sapling, and we just need 3 charged snowballs, which is a rod and a fluorite would get us that. I don't want to do that. Okay, so snowball, fluorite, and a cloud in a bottle. And I think it was 4. Yeah. 4 snowball, some fluorite, and another cloud in a bottle. And then that's a lightning craft. And it looks like, oh, no, okay, it's daytime, so we're good to go. Magnet's going to need to go in my backpack. Bam, bam, bam. Done. Charged snowballs. 3 of them. Okay. And then apparently I'm lightning charged too. So this is a ritual of the forest that we're going to do with this. Let's go ahead and get these guys placed down. We are going to have to go buy the sapling, but that's okay. Easy enough to do. And then it was, what else? The axe, and then the Komodo dragon spit. Speaking of Komodo dragon and moose, how are we doing? 11 moose antlers, pretty decent there. And the Komodo dragon spit, we should have quite a lot of this. Yeah. And apparently a Komodo dragon spawn egg. Did he die? Did I accidentally kill the Komodo dragon and then his spawn egg fell in there? Because I don't see our Komodo dragon anymore. I must have swung my sword around here, and since I have reach, I must have, I don't know, somehow killed him, and an egg appeared in there. All right. At least we got an egg out of it. Hopefully 64 plus whatever else extra we had there was is going to be good enough overall for our usages of Komodo dragon spit. I don't know how many of these things we're going to need. Probably going to be prudent for me to set up another one. So let's go ahead and get the nether out of here. Yeah. whatever. It works. And then we need our trading hall. We need home. Because I need an emerald. There we go. Our friend here is doing well. Not dying. Doing great. So we needed a fiery blossom. Okay. Go to sleep. What was that sound? That was our Enigmatica dude doing his thing. And then we need to pop on outside over here. And actually, you know what? I'm going to pop back in. We're going to grab some bone meal. And remember, tree fertilizer does not work with this ritual. Just throwing that out there. Ah, and we need the gold powder too. Forgot. And nature's aura. We're going to need, what is it? Like 20 of this, 16 of this, maybe 24. I don't remember. So we're just going to grab as much as I can. I should set up like dispensers or something to do this part for me, but it's really not that difficult to do. Eventually, though, we're going to need to automate it. So it was 16, it looks like. Okay. And then bone meal, bone meal, bone meal. Do the thing. Give me my tokens of anger. Okay. So there's tokens of anger. So then we just need another golden stone brick. I did make extra brilliant fiber, so we should be good to go there. 2 andesite alloy and infused rock, which is arcane stone in our crimson altar. Brilliant fiber. Do I have any extra gold bricks? No, that's okay. And then arcane stone. And then it's what? Phytogrow. Oh, I'm out of Phytogrow again. Not a big deal. And then there is seeds. And what's the last part of this? Mossy stone. I have mossy cobblestone. I need some more stone. Let's get some stone bricks. And I should, I believe, still have water in here. No, that's okay. We can make water happen in here fairly easily. Bam. Do the thing. Give me some mossy stone. Okay. And you can make another one of those as needed, if needed. You, and you. And you. There we go. Golden stone bricks. And then just 2 andesite alloy and then this infused rock. Okay. And then a twisted sapling. So we're going to need another emerald. And andesite alloy. So we can set that there. We'll pick that back up on the flippity flip. Golden stone bricks. So I just need the infused rock and then the twisted sapling. Okay. We're getting there. We will get this set up today. Trading hall. Actually, I think I have twisted sapling because this isn't the first time we've had to use twisted saplings for a recipe, but it's fine. We'll just grab another one. Go to sleep. I have my arcane stone, yes. Pop back into our crimson altar. Get the arcane stone, and then come back out here, do the ritual, and then we'll be good to go. Thank you. Hop home. Get some more gold powder. And yeah, I should have plenty of bone meal. Okay. So infused rock, and then that should be everything, right? Golden stone, token of anger, 2 andesite, and infused rock. Golden stone, 2 andesite, token of anger, infused rock. Okay. And then we just need to get our gold powder down. Bam. And please don't grow funky like you did last time. There we go. Boop. Good to go. Crumbling catalyst acquired. So then, now, with the crumbling catalyst, we should be able to come back home, dump this stuff in here. Everything we don't need extra of. Then I just need some sort of fish. Cod. Salmon. Okay, whatever. I know we have some over here in our Drigme farm, which has, you know, nice music going on. I don't want all of them, though. Just give me one. How do I just take one? There we go. Also, I want to check and see. Okay, by the way, since we're here, let's talk about what we got going on over here. So we have a dweller. I captured a dweller while we were in the Undergarden because they only spawn in certain biomes, the smog stem forest, the wiggly wood or the wigglewood forest, and they were a pain to find. So I did find 2 of them. I captured one and planted one here. And then we have a wither skeleton doing his thing. And then I did have a ghast captured, but I forgot to name tag the ghast. Son of a gun. And apparently the ghast never sat down on his seat. So, yay for us. Okay, well, that is what it is. Ghast didn't get name tagged. It's okay. I just wanted to see, does the ghast get us anything? And I'm going to need to make another Drigme because he may be too far for this this guy to do any farming of him. Because these guys have been kind of chilling here. Not doing any work, it looks like. So, yeah. But we're good on source. So... anyway, pop back home, and now we can go into the Nether with our crumbling catalyst. For the last time, teleport over here. This will get us our fish bone, and then we can meet our fight and fight the rock jaw, I think it is, or is it? Yeah, we're making fossil bait to fight the rock jaw. And here we go. So the crumbling catalyst, is there anything special I need to do? Like, just put it there, and that makes it work? No idea. We'll find out real quick. That is a correct assessment. Okay, cool. And it looks like it took on the texture of the altar that it's placed into, which is kind of cool. What if I put it here? No. Okay. So I guess I'll just leave this here. Now, does it work if it's like there? And then we can come back for it as needed? Because I don't know, is the crumbling catalyst used in the natural altar too? It does seem to be like that is the case. It can be. And it is actually how we can convert gold leaf into 4 gold powder. Otherwise, what are we doing? 2 by doing our manual craft of this? I'm sorry, recipe. Yeah, we get 2. So it actually doubles it. So that's actually pretty good. Yeah, Crimson Altar. That's how we also can get extra mana powder, levigated aluminum power, whatever the heck that is. And extra bone meal, extra glowstone, extra sugar, and then all our basalts. Okay. And apparently we need one of these to do a Merid Crusher. These guys are super powerful, by the way. All right, so let's go ahead and head home. Now that we have our fish bones, we can go ahead and do our craft. Let's go ahead and clear off our inventory of some of this stuff. And we need to do a lightning craft with all of these things. Let's just make sure that we have everything available to us for this before we go and lightning everything up. So, fossil bait. We need 1 music disc from the Undergarden. Got it. We need fish bones, 2 lapis, 2 fermented spider eye, 4 dweller meat. Looks like we have everything that we are going to need for this. So let's go ahead and craft it up. So yeet out of our inventory. I was also mentioned, how do I do this? How do we yeet stuff out of our inventory while we're doing things? It's Control and then Q. Q would put out a single item. Control Q throws out the whole stack, in case anybody ever needed to know. Bam, there we go. We have our fossil bait. And it summons the Swampjaw. Let's go ahead and sleep, and then we're going to just teleport over to... our desert again, because this is where we fought our last boss. Because I don't know what this fight's going to be like. I don't want it to destroy anything in our base, even though we are, chunk claimed and everything. There shouldn't be any destruction. Just in case, we're just going to come over here into the desert and we're going to summon the Swampjaw. Oh, there it is. It is a flying mob. And it's kind of a pain because he's flying and I can't hit him. Get over here, buddy. Where'd you go? Yeah, that's right. There we go. Got him. Thank goodness for the ability to fly. I am like so slow right now. Slowness 4. And we got some bones, 1 Mossy Tooth, and an epic shader grab bag out of that guy. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. Hello, Mr. Sandy B. Just checking out, seeing if there's anything else around here that we would want. Let me put this in my offhand. So let's test this theory out. We're sitting at 1254 durability on our Paxel. If I come over here and pick this up, hey, 1376. It did actually go into the Paxel. I haven't been able to confirm nor deny whether that's been true yet. So now we know. Okay, so epic shader grab bag bones, and that's our Mossy Tooth, which means I will now be able to craft a cage heart once I get a zombie heart from Eidolon, which is not going to be terribly too difficult to do. And you know what? I don't think I don't have any brutish zombies planted out here or growing out here because they're aggressive and they fight the other zombies. So I never did set those up. I also need to get the diamond bee set up over here. Okay, anyway, I'll work on that. So I need to get a diamond bee set up over here because remember our diamond bee got turned into a netherite bee, which was unexpected. Now I do want to go check downstairs. Someone in the comments mentioned that sometimes at night, for whatever reason, the bees can glitch out and actually generate their honeycombs even if you don't have their proper flower. I just wanted to see if that is the case, though I don't imagine I would have thousands of said bee. Why are you not processing? What has happened here? Snowballs and potassium nitrate chunks somehow got into you. And then you're full on honey? No. Oh, you have icy bee honey in you? Which you still should be able to run. Why aren't you running? Instead of why are you running, it's why aren't you running? Bueller? Is it because this ICB honey is in here and this is wanting to have no honey? Or it's going to generate iron honey potentially? Let's get my trash can. I have a liquid trash can. We can just dump all that into the trash real quick and then not have to worry about it. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Mechanical pipe. No. There we go. Yep, and that was it. Somehow got ICB honey in there. And that's the issue with these bins. Because I cannot lock the bin, what must have happened is that there were some ICB honeycombs up top. And when this bin ran out, the ICB honeycombs were on their way to a drawer here, or a bin. And so it went to the first slot, and it went to this empty slot instead of going to wherever the heck ICB honeycombs are stored at over here. This one was closer, so it went here instead of coming over here. And so then it caused ICB honey to come into here. It got processed and jammed up the whole system. So now we don't have any iron, none of the iron was being produced as it should have been, which is, well, unfortunate. This is spruce log still. So that's the one disadvantage with these bins, other than the inherent fact that I can't set up a drawer controller to automate process these. You also have to pay attention to where your stuff is going. So my goal here with all of this is to eventually get all this processing so we don't need to store any of these honeycombs. I want to get this multi-block centrifuge going so that way we can have everything pump into that with some chests as buffer, because obviously, or maybe even these bins as buffer for now, and then everything process for us, and bada bing bada boom, we'll get all ton of resources. But I want to wait until we get to refined storage potentially before I do that. we'll see what happens. We'll see where we end up. But that's going to be it for today's episode, because I'm waiting for nighttime. I need to go and get this zombie heart so that we can get this caged heart, so we can get to a tier 2 blood magic altar. So then I can start working on getting a volcanic source link and start ramping up our source production, which is going to allow us to do a lot of things, and I don't have to sit around waiting for source. We've kind of back stuffed here, at least, and we have a little bit of a back stuff going on here, which is great. I don't know what changed and why all of a sudden we're back stuffing on all of our source and everything. Maybe our tree farm actually took off, but I don't want this to be our sole reliance, because as far as I know, like, some of these recipes that are going to require, it's been mentioned in the comments, are going to require 10,000 source per craft, like for the Gaia ingots and everything. So we need to get source situated. And I think what I want to do for that is get a blazing archwood tree farm going, just a very simple one, something small. Have a blazing archwood tree farm going, and a volcanic source link eating the logs from that, and then a agronomic source link nearby too, because the growth will get us extra source, and then a bunch of source blocks, and then we can use these relays to distribute where we need to. Where that's going to get set up, I don't know, because we kind of need these farms. So I'm probably ultimately, honestly, just going to tear down this structure here for our mine, and then we'll just, the mine I can teleport down to the Y levels for the mine, so I'm not too concerned about it. We can get rid of this. I can put that tree farm here, and then anyway, that's about it. I didn't know I had oil back here either. I went all the way over there for oil, and then I have oil literally right behind my base. Convenient. Whatever. Okay, so anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it, and it really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.